So when you're making a pan-Indian film, where, when you cast people like Alia Bhatt or Ajay Devgan, is it also with an eye on, obviously they have to fit the story,
Yeah.
but is it also the extra thing that they might make it a
Bring in
little more
extra.
familiar?
Yeah. See, the commercial aspect will be there.
Right.
You can't completely separate them. The art and commerce, you can't completely
Yeah.
separate them. That will be there. But you have to be very careful in not letting the commerce, take over the art. It is always the art which leads, and hand in hand with commerce.
Commerce.
So of course the commercial aspects of Ajay sir or Alia to appeal more for the North Indian audience is there, but only because they satisfied my creative artistic need,
Right.
that I approached them.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
the commercial aspect is an additional bonus.
Yeah. You said that Ram Charan's introduction sequence in RRR is one of the best things you've ever done. Now, while making a film, you have like seen it 250, 300 times, each frame, each 500 times, whatever. How do you get the objectivity to stand back and say, this is one of the best things I've ever done? I mean, I can understand older films where you have a distance from it, right? This is a film you're making.
Yeah.
How I was just surprised by that statement, and I was wondering how you.
No, when I said that, it didn't actually imply the final output. Of course, the final output is
Sure.
is absolutely mind-boggling. Shooting part of it, when you are actually seeing that in front of your eyes, those 1,000 people, ganging up on that one guy, and
Don't spoil it for us, but
I'm not spoiling it for you. When I say action, you see Charan, you see those 1,000 people, and when I say action, 1, 2, 3, you don't see anyone. It is dust rising, and he's somewhere in between. The cameras are there to capture him, but it is like heart-stopping for a moment, and after I say cut, it will take at least 10-15 seconds for the dust to settle down and see that he is out of it unscathed. That is because the practice of that sequence has happened for like 3-4 months.
Right.
The stunt choreographer Salman has practiced it with his, he had his 40-50 fighters, then we had gym boys who around that, who practice, about 150 of them, who practice their moves, and we have the second range of gym boys who are about 300 people around them, doing a completely chaotic sequence in very well choreographed manner.
Lovely.
That is like a very big exciting thing for me. Scary, but exciting. And at the end of it, like 15-16 days, there was not even a single injury.
Right.
In that sequence. You wouldn't believe when you see it on the screen that if I say there is not an injury. I mean, there were some scratches or something like that, but no injury.
Nothing.
Yeah.